Hello, I'm here today with Amelia Baer, the founder of Boys Hope, Girls Hope, and Jackie Snyder from BGHG on the Move. Today we're getting an inside look at what BGH does in the St. Louis area, as well as information on their newest program, BGHG on the Move. So Amelia, what is the population of Boys Hope, Girls Hope?
Our population is school children aged 10 to 18 who come from disadvantaged backgrounds and show academic promise, but don't really have the financial or familial support to pursue higher education and enter the workforce.
Very interesting. And what's the setting of your organization?
We actually have two settings at Boys Hope, Girls Hope, one residential and one established within a local school district. The residential family-like setting is similar to a typical family home, but it's with adult mentors and peers to act as a sort of transplant family in order to provide a stable, structured, specialized kind of care in a small, nurtured, home-like setting. And then our other setting is at Home Prep Scholars Academy. We're partnered with the Ferguson Florissant School District in order to integrate college preparation into the typical curriculum of the scholars.
Oh wow, that's amazing. And can you talk a little bit more about the needs of your population for a health intervention?
Yeah, of course. So our main need is for education at Boys Hope, Girls Hope. And education on physical activity is probably our greatest need at this moment. Mm-hmm. But these lessons are typically taught to children and adolescents by their parents. So our scholars living in a non-traditional family setting may benefit from explicitly receiving some of this information.
What a neat program. Thanks for your time today, Amelia. Now we'll turn over here to Jackie, who has information on their newest program called BGHG on the Move. So Jackie, what's the mission statement of your specific program?
So our program mission statement is in partnership with the academic and personal goals of Boys Hope, Girls Hope. This program aims to further foster growth in children in need by focusing on improving their physical health through the implementation of educational sessions on the importance and benefits of physical activity coupled with opportunities for physical activity.
Wow, that's great. And what are the goals of BGHG on the Move?
So we would like to see increased physical activity and increased knowledge of the positive effects of physical activity and how to perform such actions.
All right, and what are the objectives of your program as well?
So we've got 3 objectives. So we want our participants to report an increase in physical activity. We want them to report an increase in knowledge of health benefits of physical activity, both physiological and psychological, and then a reported increase in knowledge of the ways to be physically active. We also want them to report regular attendance and participation of planned informational sessions and physical activity opportunities.
Well, Jackie and Amelia, thank you both for your time this afternoon. We're next going to take a look inside the doors of the local Boys Hope, Girls Hope chapter to see one of these BGHG on the Move sessions in action.
All right, everyone, before we get started today, just a reminder that in a few weeks we have another one of those surveys just like the one you filled out 2 months ago. It's going to have similar questions about what you've learned about the importance of physical activity from doing this program, BGHG on the Move.
As a part of the program, BGHG on the Move applies the health belief model. This psychological model attempts to explain and predict health behaviors by focusing on attitudes and beliefs of individuals. To evaluate the effectiveness of the program, a questionnaire was given out at the beginning of the program, and another will be given in 3 months, asking questions that gauge the students' perceived susceptibility to diseases caused by sedentary lifestyle, perceived severity of these diseases, the perceived benefits of physical activity, perceived barriers to physical activity, cues to action, and self-efficacy. These concepts relate well to the idea of physical activity because of the physical and psychological risks and benefits, as well as the barriers that keep people from doing it. The questionnaires also ask about their level of physical activity.
Okay, guys, so today we're going to be doing yoga. Who can tell me one of the positive effects of doing yoga? Yes, Kate.
It lowers your stress and can make you more calm.
Great answer, Kate. And doing these things can also lower your blood pressure and increase your cardiovascular endurance.
As a part of the BGHG educational sessions, the instructors explain the perceived benefits of the week's specific kind of physical activity. The weeks alternate between having a workout one week and a more competitive physical activity, engaging all the students in various activities.
So why do you think some people don't want to do yoga? Go ahead.
Probably because they don't think they're flexible or they don't know how to do it.
Absolutely. Today we're going to address these barriers to doing yoga so that each of you can see that yoga can be done no matter what you're comfortable with, regardless of how flexible you are, and we're going to teach you just some basic yoga positions.
Jackie shows how the program addresses perceived barriers, cues to action, and self-efficacy through the educational sessions.
Okay, so before we start yoga, don't forget to pick up your handout with your exercise log for the week and ideas for yoga you can do on your own before we move back up on Wednesday.
By providing these handouts each week, the students are encouraged to engage in the health physical activity. The handouts also address the areas of cues to action and self-efficacy for the belief model.
Okay, now who's ready for yoga?
I am.
30 seconds, and remember to breathe.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for more.